feminine. Let's go ahead and jump right into this reading, my love. Let us see what the messages are that Spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Thank you, thank you. All right, let us see, let us see. What are the messages for the feminine? Welcome, welcome to anybody who is new, and welcome back to anybody who is returning. All right, let us see. We have honeymoon. Okay, honeymoon. The energy here. Ooh, it's a lot trying to come out, y'all. Sheesh. We have date night. Okay. We have manifest. You see how they just popping out because they were all trying to come out at the same time. Honeymoon, date night, manifest. Okay. I'm feeling the need to know. What does our, see, something else tried to come out. You see? Something else. What does our feminine need to know? Alright. And then it was something else. Give it time. Alright. And I'm going to go ahead and see what else that was. So I got to keep shuffling. What is it? I feel it. Here it is. Let go. Ooh, I feel like you let go. All right. And you decided to trust that if something was meant to be, then it would be. You know, let go, make room for what Spirit has for you. You put certain intentions into the universe. You planted very specific seeds, you know, and what it is that you put out there, you're going to get. All right. You're going to get somebody that is all about you, all for you, all into you. You're going to be all about them, all for them, all into them. It's not going to be no third parties to worry about this person, that person. If there is anything like that that would pop up in the energy, it's because someone is still trying to hold on, but the two of you are focused on each other. All right. So yeah, yes. Luck is on your side. Now with Mercury retrograde, the reason some of you could have let go of the situation is because maybe when the person tried to reconnect with you, it was around Mercury retrograde. You know, that ain't the time. All right, 2:22 p.m. right now. You know that is not the time to be trying to reconnect with nobody, you know, romantically. Okay, now if this is somebody that you're already dealing with and y'all just had a moment and y'all just decide to get back on, cool. But if it's been a long while and somebody trying to reconnect during Mercury retrograde, you like, nah, I'm gonna wait. All right. I also feel this energy here where some of you have been holding on to something or someone for too long. You need to let that go in order to receive this. Okay, but just take it the way that it goes for you. What's back here, y'all? Love spell. Oh Lord, you've been bewitched. Somebody could feel like you put a spell on them, y'all. We have communicate, compromise, forgive, work it out. Aww. Yeah, I'm hearing that song by Neo. Aww. And don't Neo got like 20 girlfriends? All right, I know that's not the real number. It's more like 3 or 4 or something like that, but doesn't he have like 20 girlfriends? All right. And they all know about each other and they're all okay with it or something like that. But anyhow, child, I was just thinking about Neo and that song, Make It Work. We got to make it work. All right. Somebody wants to make something work with you. They feel like the two of you have what it takes to make it work. This could be someone that you met at a wedding. This could be someone that when y'all together, it's just going to always feel like y'all in that honeymoon phase. And you're going to be like, oh, things are good right now because it's the beginning. Well, with you and this person, it's going to always feel like the beginning. It's going to always feel like the honeymoon phase. That's beautiful. You get what I'm saying? That's the only type of marriage anybody should aspire to have. Something that feels like that all the time. Yeah, sign me the frick up. You know what I mean? Right? Come on now. Shoot. Yeah, you got divine masculine. So I feel like this your DM to top that off. Okay. Let's see, doggy bag. Yeah, so we have love spell. Now we got curse. Oh, this person may have negative thoughts. They may have doubts at times. Okay. I feel this person may think that you're not into them as much as they're into you. And now, this is their own insecurity. This is not anything that you did. Because think about what we said earlier. This is somebody that's going to be all for you, about you, into you, you know, and vice versa. So, it's, you know, look at these two people. Eye contact, you know, I'm looking directly at you. When I see you, I don't see nobody else. You know what I mean? I don't see nothing else. Okay? Like that. Yeah, commitment. Exactly. You shouldn't even be worried. So whoever this is in the back of the back, you worry about the wrong things. Worry about the wrong things. Because feminine going to be all about you, for you, and to you. Okay? Feminine is all for you, all about you, all into you. All right? We have escaping. Oh, that's what it is. I'm telling you, for some of you, withdrawn. This person has been very much so to themselves. They feel like maybe they pushed you away. Okay. Something again about Mercury retrograde. Okay, it says electronic issues, communication issues, and review everything. All right, so perhaps something was miscommunicated. Nourish. They really want to nourish the connection. They've been nourishing themselves. You nourish yourself. They want to nourish the connection. Look at all these synchronicities. Okay, but perhaps Spirit is like, just give it time. Just give it time. Trust. You know, person didn't come back yet, they will. Trust, or something like that. For some of you, maybe you just, you know, you letting go was your thing. You was like, I'm just going to let go. Situation stressed you out or something. Divine masculine. Yeah, silence. See, I cannot. Maybe you thought the person didn't want a foundation. They didn't want anything stable, secure. Yeah. You like, I want to build a family up with someone. You know, I don't know what you got going, but whatever it is, I don't want that. Okay. And so... So you dipped out, okay? I'm telling you, I didn't have to see all of this to feel it. I just feel it, okay? I'm fully tapped in. So what's this underlying memories? They keep thinking about you. So they're spying, okay? They're like, I got my ways. You never heard a person say that? You're like, how you know this? I got my ways. How you do this? I got my ways. You know, I find ways to make things happen. If I want to make it happen, it's going to happen. So if I want to know what you're doing, trust and believe I know what you're doing. That's where this person is coming from. Oh, shoot. Okay, but not in like a, they'll hurt you type of way. And they care about you. And when you go silent, they're really concerned and worried type of way. Okay, we got manifesting. They really want to manifest this. Date night. All right, this may be someone that's at a distance from you. We have a plane, we have a car. Okay, somebody may have to get in the plane, then get in the car, come to you. You know what I mean? Or something like that. They may have to get in the plane or the car, whichever way it goes. Okay, but somebody may have to do some traveling here, and it's something they keep thinking about because they really want to manifest their sunflower. I'm getting that sunflower. All right, they may need their sunflower. You know, sunflowers, when the sun is out, you know, they turn to the sun. When the sun isn't out, they turn to each other. So maybe they're going through something right now. Yeah, missing you is what they're going through. If you were present, they wouldn't be going through nothing. You know, it's that kind of thing. I'm only going through something because you're not present. And when you're present, I'm not going through nothing. You know, so this person realizes that they want you to be present forever. Okay, they want you to always be present. Okay. They don't want this to be a thing of the past. They want you to forever remain present. Okay. I like it. We have clarity here. This is their truth. They've thought about it. And this is what they thought about. This is not just chemistry. Oh, yeah, we get along well. This is not just a spark. Oh, this could be something. Oh, this is nice. Oh, okay, feel good. No, it's deeper than that. This is not just passion. It's not just a good time. Yeah, and regardless of the distance, regardless of separation, space, blockage, whatever, regardless of what's been going on, the two of you remain connected. Yeah, see, they're only going through this emotional storm because you're not present. In the event that you were to be present, they would not be going through this. And no, we're not making fun of nobody, mocking nobody, kicking nobody while they're down, anything. We're expressing both sides. We're explaining both sides. That's what we're doing here in these readings, okay? A person needs to speak up, it feels like. They're not saying anything. They're playing victim, or they're like, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. But they're not saying anything to you. So I don't even know what the mistake was, but that's how I'm hearing it. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. But they're not saying anything to you. All right. So I feel like when they do come to you and say something, this is what it will be. Perhaps the mistake is pushing you away. Okay. Let's see here. For our feminines, well, they feel tied down and weighed down by these memories, and they only want you. They don't want anybody else. But you have these boundaries you know, drawn with this person. It's like, no, I've had enough. I've drawn a line. Now, again, you're going to say, how the heck did we get here, you know, from this? Exactly. This is the energy that I feel like is coming in for you. This is what you're manifesting with this person. This is what they want to manifest with you. This is what Spirit said, give it time to. You let it go. You let God. And this is what God did. This is what God is doing. All right. So this person here with the memories trapped. Okay. Reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet. So it's like when I think about you, I'm sad because you're not here. But I also have really happy memories. Like, you know, I start smiling and laughing and things because of when you were here and when things were good. And so then I just kind of feel like I don't know what to do. Because I want you to be here, but at the same time, you're not here. So maybe you don't want to be. Like that kind of thing. So that's the negative thinking. But what did they do to push you away is what they should be thinking about. And if they're not, then it's like, well, you know, it could have also been that they were saying they were trapped somewhere, you know. I'm trapped over here in this situation. Well, then what could I do about that? Yeah, exactly. Influences, attachments, third parties, peers. See, I said I would only mention it if it came up. I would only say so if it comes out. There it is. So it comes across to you as if a person was just lusting, and that's not true. Right? So it made it as if, oh, this is forbidden because you're non-committal and all you have coming with you is sexual energy. I'm okay with that, right? I'm okay off that. So then you like, you know, I'm okay with that because who you are is who you are, but you be you over there. Nah, they want to be y'all. They don't want to be them separate and you somewhere separate. They want to be y'all. Okay? So yeah, they feel like now you're running away from them. Maybe you felt they were running away from the depth, running away from going deeper with you, being vulnerable with you. Again, it just came across like they was looking for a good time. That's it. Meanwhile, that is not true at all. So crazy, right? So crazy, right? But it caused you this pain. You know, this is how you were made to feel. Right? The situation was for naught. All right, so you left it alone. Now they feel like they're falling apart. Now they're feeling pain, you know. And right now you're extremely cautious. Like the person, you know, was shallow. But they want to express their love for you and they want to be loyal. They want to be someone that you can trust. They don't want to dip out on you, disappear, and, you know, you never hear from them again. They want to take this risk here. But they're afraid that if they don't, they'll never hear from you again. You know, yeah, abandoned. They'll never hear from you again kind of thing. Again, it just came across to you like they only wanted one thing. So it's like you're just standing up for yourself. And a person can only respect that. And if they mean well, then they would show you that through their actions. Otherwise, you know, so it's like they feel they just misunderstood. You're not understanding. You're not understanding. You're like, no, you're not understanding. You know, so maybe there's that, you know, so you need to talk about that. Right? That's to work through it. That's the communication issues. Neither of you thinks the other one is understanding. All right, we got chasing. So this is the thing. They feel like maybe you put something on them to make them chase you. Because maybe they don't chase after people. They don't continue to pursue people. You get what I'm saying? So maybe that's how they feel. They're like, I'm constantly wanting to pursue you. And now it's starting to feel like I'm chasing and that's toxic. And I don't know why you did that. And you're toxic. And you're like, I ain't do anything to you. The reason you continue to pursue me is because you love me. It's because you care about me. Okay? However, because of whatever took place, you had to set certain boundaries with the person, and that's just what it is. Also, it's the beauty of your soul, the beauty of your spirits that really does it for them. You may also be very physically attractive, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about your internal, intrinsic beauty. All right? So it says charming, graceful, and kind-hearted. Yeah, but see, now you're cautious and you're holding back. So maybe this person feels like you have turned away, like they have lost their beauty. It's giving again that beauty and the beast energy. You know, where has my beauty gone, right? Like you turned your back. You know, also beauty is her name, right? Drew Hill. It's like you turned your face, you turned your back, you were walking away. Look, they don't see the beauty anymore. Maybe they still feel it, you know, when they think about you, but it's bittersweet because I don't have access to it. You're not present. Different things like that. Yeah, but meanwhile, all I want is you, and you have these boundaries up, you see? You're like, one day maybe, but it's really making them angry. It's really making them upset. Because, see, it's like it's their fault kind of thing, but they're just sitting here. Here's this negative thinking again. It's like better off, happiness, clear headspace. Maybe they're better off without me, and, you know, maybe I'll be better off without them then, because this has been a long journey. It's long on both sides. It's long on both sides, okay? But if this person is not trying to go deep with you and they're just going to stay on the shallow part, then hey, let them just stay right there where they are on the shallow part. But that's not what it's looking like. It's coming here. That's not looking like what the two of you are manifesting. Looks like you're manifesting great things. Okay, so let's see. All right, conversation may be taking place in the very near future because a person feels like they have to take action here. They got to do something. Again, I don't know if the two of you are not going to end up together, because that's what I see here. But just because the person wants something doesn't mean that you have to, you know, be open to that or want that too. I just feel like you do, though. We have judgment. Okay, judgment is our discernment. A wake-up call, reality check. Ooh, whoa, okay. Yes, so somebody is freeing themselves from karmic situations. No, somebody is no longer going to be trapped because they want to make this offer to you. They want to be with you. All right, Four of Cups. They don't want to come to you and make a half-ass offer. They want to come to you and make a real one. They want the real deal, Holyfield, with you. All right, we have the Ten of Pentacles. There you go. The two of you come together. That's the thing. Yes, when this is your twin soul, the two of you come together, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, that's what you'll have. It's rare for people to achieve one or the other. For y'all to experience both in a lifetime, oh my gosh. And it's just because the two of you are going to be so on one accord, and so in alignment with what you want, how you feel about one another, that things, the blessings, you know, it's just going to pour in. It's going to pour in. It's like the Eight of Cups, Death card, walk away from karmic. I'm telling you, karmic situation, something that no longer serves them, whatever it is that you felt like they were trapped in, or that they kept saying they were trapped in. What did Buddha say? You got the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. In the event they were to walk away, take that leap of faith. I can't make this stuff up. Three of Pentacles. The two of you would be on one accord, same page about what it is that you want, like I just said. So with the Tower, this may come as a shock to you, to them, whomever, that this person is still coming after you, because they don't typically do this. But you're not their typical. You're not their usual. You're not the average. This is not the typical, usual, or average. You got the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is blocking something out. The Death card. You see, like they're willing to block out whatever way of living, existing being that was not healthy, that was toxic, so that they can communicate with you and be with you. They are raising their vibration so that they can be on the same frequency as you. They feel like maybe that's why you're staying away, because my vibration is too low or something like that. You know, so they're doing things to try to raise their vibration. You know, like the person really cares about you. All of this should say that, you know. But let's see. You know, it's not a personal. We don't know the personal situation. But yes, person definitely wants to take you out on a date. We see the Knight of Cups, Three of Cups. Yes. And they feel like the two of you are great friends. So it's like they feel they can be all of themselves with you. You can be all yourself with them. And again, something about wedding. Wedding, wedding, wedding. All right. So Two of Swords. You may have met this person at a wedding again. Or you may be going to meet them at a wedding soon. Okay. But let's see. All right. We have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, they just want to talk. But it's like you abandoned. You're not saying anything. You're very distant. Ten of Swords. Some of you felt emotionally betrayed in some way, shape, or fashion. And that's been coming up a lot recently as well. The Queen of Wands. Yeah, so that could be what it is. They feel like you're so confident. You're so this and you're so that. I saw this reader the other day. You know, we all interpret things differently. And so, you know, you let me know your opinion, right? We all interpret things differently. But someone said, you know, the King and Queen of Wands are like they like to be out here. They don't really like to be tied down. I've never known the King and Queen of Wands to be that. If anything, the King of Wands, in my opinion, and the Queen of Wands are very, very loyal. You get what I'm saying? However, people just say that, I think, because they have that Leo energy to them, and people know Leos to be like liars sometimes and do certain things, but that's what people say. Is that true about everybody? You see what I'm saying? Just because people say this, that, and the other about certain zodiac signs doesn't mean it's true about everybody, or certain energies, right? Also, something here about like just because they get a lot of attention. If anything, the Wands just have a lot of fire, a lot of passion, a lot of drive, a lot of desire. So yes, they attract a lot of attention. But if a person is insecure and you're attractive and you get a lot of attention, those two things don't usually go hand in hand very well, because it won't work out well with their insecurities. Nevertheless, it doesn't mean that you, because you get attention, have to be somebody that wants attention from everybody, or has everybody in your face, or allows everybody in your space. You may be a very beautiful person. You may get a lot of looks. What does that mean? Again, if you and your person are in a space, all you looking at is them. All you thinking about is them. You're not thinking about everybody else in it. You don't give a darn. It was other people there. It was other people. I didn't even see the other people. You get what I'm saying? Kind of thing. But that's just my opinion. I don't necessarily think that the King and Queen of Wands are, you know, two individuals that don't like to be tied down. No, I don't think that at all. I just think that they get a lot of attention, and depending on where a person is spiritually, mentally, emotionally, things like that, as far as their maturity, they may or may not be like, oh, well, I'm tending to all this attention, or I'm over here showing a person attention who's showing me attention. You know, loving on the person who's loving on me. I don't need to have everybody's attention. I don't give a darn about everybody, you know. So it's a difference. Maybe, you know, they were used to people, if they were super attractive, that they were out here doing stuff or something like that. It's like, child, please. You know, not everybody doing the same type of thing. Okay, calm down or something like that. But yeah, so it's like that. You're very attractive. You're mystical. You're mature, you know, confident, and things like that. So like you know, you're very loyal to who is loyal to you, and we saw the loyalty card earlier. So because the person emotionally betrayed you, that's why there was a lot of space, a lot of distance, a lot of this and that. They were not loyal to you. Okay, you don't feel like that at all in this situation. But when we see the Hierophant, the Nine of Cups, and the Page of Swords with the Emperor, this is this masculine's desire. This is their wish. What they would like to manifest is marriage with you, union with you, sharing and creating your own traditions together. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. That's what they want. Okay? With you, though. Like, very specific. It's not like, oh, that's what I want, period. No, that's what I want with you. It's very specific. Okay? All right. Thank you, Spirit. Whoa. Yep. See, we got not today. After we saw the boundaries. See, boundaries and hurt. Avoiding conversation, not dealing, still upset. All right. Yeah. Self-indulgence, self-worth and value, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. So if the person is like trying to make it seem as if you're just pushing them away, or you don't care about them, you don't love them, it's like, okay, if that's what you think, you know, here we go with this thinking. But you know what it is. We're not about to go back and forth about none of that. Okay. If you want to self-sabotage because you're lacking confidence to come towards the person that loves you, that you love, and child, anybody got time to be convincing you? And so you pouring all that love into yourself, you know, pouring all that love into yourself, baby girl. Yeah, we got love, unconditional love, self-love and wholeness, affection and attraction, selflessness. So you're not a selfish person. That's the thing. You're not a selfish person at all. All right, we got a teddy bear, interested in you, blooming, romance, flirting, want to date. In order to be a narcissist, you have to be extremely selfish. So I just want to throw that out there for anybody in the back of the back who just be thinking the Queen of Wands, the King of Wands, is all these negative, nasty things, you know. We have the Dragonfly, lighthearted and adapt, finding out and change, things coming to light and heal. All right, and we have Poker Face, taking a chance, risking options, not showing hand, gambling. Okay, so the person may want to surprise you. All right, they may be thinking about surprising you, not saying nothing, just doing it. All right, reminiscing, making memories, learn from the past. They could have had a fear that, oh, if I do it, they ain't gonna want to see me. If I do it, who knows, child. Meanwhile, we got soulmates, soul connection, partnership, soul contract, life partner. It's like, what are you talking about? I don't know. But when they realize what it really is, they're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe we were separated all that time because I was scared. I was so scared of this love. I can't believe. And you're just going to laugh at it. It's going to be funny to y'all at that point. You know, once y'all done got past it, it's going to be funny then, right? May not be so funny now, but it's going to be funny then. But those are the messages that I have here for you at the time. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. The information that's where you can book personal readings with me, purchase any merchandise such as bracelets, waist beads, oils, anklets, etc. can be found in the description box as well. Peace and happy.